In the final stretch before UFC 321, Tom Aspinall's focus turns razor sharp as each breath, each blow crafted for the collision that will define his rise against Ciryl Gane.
Volkov, who's also a very good striker. The guy's very well-rounded. This guy's a nightmare to fight for anybody because he's so tall and he's well-rounded.
In the final hours of camp, Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane train with unwavering focus. In England, Aspinall perfects every detail, while in France, Gane prepares with calm precision. Two elite heavyweights, shaped by different paths but sharing the same goal, are ready to collide. Gane should not be underestimated, and Aspinall should not be overestimated. This is the calm before a defining battle.
The things that Tom does from an athletic standpoint, would you use the word style? Now, the reason I'm saying that is, are we overestimating Tom? Because there is so much on Tom. We're putting so much pressure on him. He is the undisputed champion of the world who didn't fight for the undisputed championship, right? Like, I mean, there's just an interesting thing. And we've had people in this spot. Ronda Rousey found herself in this spot. Jose all have found themselves in this spot.
In a recent interview, Tom Aspinall acknowledged that his matchup with Ciryl Gane is a perfect test of skill and strategy. He explained that both fighters are highly technical, tactical, and intelligent in their approach, making this a true chess match rather than just a brawl. Tom emphasized that their styles complement each other, promising a high-level fight where precision, timing, and composure will decide the outcome.
I think so, because we both move unlike regular heavyweights. We both have good footwork, judge the distance well. We don't go in just swinging without any thought, you know what I mean? We're both tactical, technical, good movers, big athletic guys. I think it makes for a good matchup.
First and foremost, Ciryl Gane suggested that people might be overhyping Tom's abilities by constantly labeling him as special and unique, which only adds to the immense pressure he already faces. Tom isn't just dealing with opponents in the cage, but also with the spotlight, media attention, and the weight of expectations. If he beats Ciryl, the pressure intensifies even more, as that victory would line him up with a shared opponent in Jon Jones, drawing comparisons and forcing Tom to prove that he truly belongs among the sport's elite.
With talking heads like me that come in and create an extra layer of pressure, of you gotta be kidding me, I'm dealing with that too, which is quite simply, Tom's not only gotta handle Ciryl, he's gotta handle Ciryl in like or better fashion than Jon Jones handled Ciryl.
Ciryl Gane added that Tom has his own advantages, being younger, sharper, and right in his physical prime at 32. Meanwhile, Gane carries the benefit of experience, having fought more frequently and appeared in bigger events. However, Gane noted that these factors don't truly determine the winner. What really matters is who performs better when the cage door closes.
Let's keep going. Let's keep looking at the numbers. Who's had more fights? Who's had more experience? Who's had more rounds? Who's had more main events? Who's had more title fights? And those are numbers that do favor Ciryl. So what do we do with that? Is that actually an advantage that you've been in there? Like, you don't get better in this sport by doing it. It's the one sport in the world that I've ever seen where you don't get better by doing it. At the same time, you can't get better if you don't do it. It's a real cart horse situation.
Another respected voice in the fight game, Michael Venom Page, praised Tom Aspinall for bringing something truly new to the heavyweight division. Page remarked, "We have never seen somebody with this style at heavyweight," highlighting Tom's rare combination of speed, fluid movement, and technical precision. He emphasized that Aspinall's ability to move like a middleweight while carrying heavyweight power makes him one of the most unique and dangerous fighters in the sport today. In a pre-fight interview, analysts Luke Thomas and Brian Campbell agreed that Tom Aspinall is not just representing himself, but he is carrying the pride of an entire nation. They pointed out that the pressure on him is immense, as every step he takes reflects the hopes of English MMA fans. Both noted that if Tom wins, it would be a defining moment for British combat sports, solidifying him as the face of England in the UFC. They even suggested that in terms of skill, speed, and composure, Aspinall may already be surpassing Jon Jones at this stage of his career.
But for Aspinall, it's very important for the heavyweight division to kind of get rolling in a momentum, with some momentum, and I think he's the guy to do it. Not only does he represent, England and all that fanfare that comes with that, but I think that he would stand if he goes right through. If it's a typical Aspinall fight, if it goes right through Gane, don't you think he kind of stands now as the guy? I think you could. you could make the argument very easily that he's better than Ngannou, he's better than John Jones, where he's at as a heavyweight right now. And I think that's important for the UFC to, for that division to be healthy.
Speaking about Ciryl Gane's abilities, Tim Welch praised Ciryl Gane as a serious and dangerous fighter who shouldn't be overlooked. He highlighted Gane's athleticism, springy movement, and karate-style precision, noting that his speed and sharp striking make him capable of landing clean shots in anyone, even Tom. Welch added that many people underestimate Gane because of his loss to John Jones, forgetting how skilled, composed, and technically gifted he really is.
But does Ciryl Gane have any opportunity to win? Yes, the guy does. He's 35 years old, 13 wins, 2 losses. The dude is 6'5", 246 pounds, and he is springy. He is athletic. He's fast. He's almost got like a karate, taekwondo type of style where you can just blitz in with one shot. And if Tom Aspinall's not careful, he could get cracked right in his lips.
On the other hand, Tim Welch analyzed Tom Aspinall's game and noted that his foundation in grappling and jiu-jitsu from a young age gives him a distinct edge. He observes that Tom combines the technical ground skill with unusually fast and precise striking for a heavyweight, making him unpredictable and difficult to counter. According to Welch, this blend of speed, technique, and grappling ability allows Tom to control the pace of the fight and keeps opponents constantly on alert.
But again, Tom Aspinall has been training jiu-jitsu and grappling since he was a young buck. I don't think we're going to see Tom Aspinall stand up and trade, because in my last video you saw Tom Aspinall, when he sits in the pocket, he flurries so fast and hard, but again, that chin, it starts floating. That chin starts floating. And Ciryl Gane was born April 12th, 1990, a French professional mixed martial artist, actor, former Muay Thai fighter. The dude is a serious problem. He's a serious problem. People count him out just because John Jones dumped him. John Jones took him down pretty easily.
With all that's been said about Tom, Dustin Poirier added that while Tom is a great fighter, we haven't really seen him tested in deep waters yet. Most of his fights end quickly, often in the first round, leaving questions about how he handles real adversity. Poirier believes this fight is the moment for Tom to prove his toughness, show his full range of skills, and demonstrate that he can perform just as well in the later rounds as he does early on.
What's his longest fight in UFC? I haven't seen the guy ever in the third round. I've never seen the guy have to fight himself back into a fight. I've never seen him on the stool bleeding. I want to see him in a real fight. He's been blowing past these guys, and for a reason. He's a great fighter, explosive, skilled, but I've never seen him really tested. So until I see him tested and fight himself back in a fight and win, I can't be on the same train as everybody else, waving that flag.
Moving forward, Michael Bisping believes Tom Aspinall holds a clear edge over Ciryl Gane heading into UFC 321, crediting his rapid growth, composure, and well-rounded skill set. He sees Aspinall's blend of striking, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu as the qualities that set him apart in the heavyweight division. While recognizing Gane's sharp striking and strong conditioning, Bisping points out that his grappling vulnerabilities could be exposed by a fighter as complete as Tom. He adds that if Aspinall stays patient and sticks to his game plan, his versatility should carry him to victory.
Tom Aspinall won't be doing that. He will be strong, he will be lean, he will be fast, he will be quick, and we know he's got the technique. Can he catch Ciryl Gane? Yes, of course he can. Can he take him down? 100%. But the big question is, if Tom catches him, if he takes him down, can Ciryl get back to his feet? There's a good possibility.
Another respected MMA analyst, Dan Hardy, stated that this fight could be a one-sided matchup. He believes Tom Aspinall's mix of speed, strength, and grappling will be too much for Ciryl Gane to handle. Hardy suggested that once Tom takes the fight to the ground, it's likely to be all Aspinall, with his pressure and power dictating every moment, leaving Gane struggling to find space or rhythm against Tom's relentless pace and technical dominance.
I like Ciryl, I like his game, I like the style that he has in the heavyweight division, because it's very different. But I feel like the advantages that Ciryl has against most heavyweights, he doesn't have against Tom. And Tom's also got the punching power and the ground game to beat him. I think Tom's going to clean his clock. I think it's going to be one-sided. The only thing I will say about it, bless Ciryl, is I don't think it's going to be as one-sided as Ciryl versus John Jones.
Dan Hardy also expressed confidence that Tom Aspinall could end the fight quickly, suggesting it might not even reach the second round. He believes that Tom's combination of speed, power, and aggressive pacing will put Gane under constant pressure from the start. According to Hardy, Aspinall's ability to dictate the tempo and capitalize on openings could allow him to overwhelm Gane before he can settle into the fight. If everything goes according to plan, the fight could last as little as 3 to 5 minutes, with Tom securing a decisive and dominant finish.
So what I'm expecting after this is, you didn't beat him as fast as John did. And I don't know whether that's playing on the back of Tom's mind, is like, how long does he have to beat him? Like, we should have a timer on the 2 minutes 4 seconds.
Wow, you foresaw this shit talk even? I didn't even think about that.
As the fight approaches, Tom Aspinall looks fully prepared and focused for his clash with Ciryl Gane. His speed, strength, and grappling have drawn praise from analysts like Ciryl Gane and Dan Hardy, who believe he has all the tools to dominate. Dustin Poirier sees this as Tom's chance to prove his toughness and ability to perform under pressure, while Hardy predicts a quick finish. All signs point to a fighter ready to make a powerful statement in the heavyweight division.
I think everybody's seen me go in there and get quick finishes. So me and I've got one of the best heavyweight teams in the world, if not the best heavyweight team, some of the best minds in the game, some of the best training partners in the game. We actually discussed, and we've shown what we can do, shown how dangerous I am, and we're going to switch it up this time, and we're going to go out there and win a boring split decision.
Tom isn't underestimating Ciryl Gane. As Tim Welch noted, Gane's athleticism, sharp striking, and composure make him a dangerous opponent capable of punishing any mistake. Tom respects Gane's skills but trusts his preparation and strategy. This fight is about execution and proving he can handle one of the toughest challenges of his career. Both fighters bring unique strengths and have shown they can dominate at the highest level, making this a highly anticipated showdown. So, what do you think? Who will come out on top in this clash?